To get your message out to over 2 million homes, call Positive Promotions at 302-292-3994 or log on to our website at PosProTV.com.
Oh, thank you so much. Welcome back. I'm telling you, we're going to keep on rolling, go right into the show. My host, of course, is Miss Delaware Brittany Dempsey, still with me. And now I'm going to introduce Miss Lisa Brisch, who brings to us a chef, a cooking, but not from a restaurant. You do this completely different. I'm excited about this because I'm thinking, well, now I can... well, call it a home-cooked meal, but my wife isn't the one that has to cook it because she refuses to do so. Let's talk about it. No, I shouldn't say that because she's fixing spaghetti tonight, so that's one of my favorites. So that's it. But you got some scallops in here. I want to talk about that here in a minute. Before we get into that, because what a unique business this is. I mean, great concept. It's called Dinner Time, and that's time as the herb.
Exactly. Well, what I do is I cook for families and couples in their house. They don't have to be home. I just spend the day cooking. I do the grocery shopping. I customize the menu. And I spend all day cooking, put it in the refrigerator and freezer, and leave instructions on how to reheat it.
Because you don't just cook for one night sometimes. You might cook for 2 weeks worth of meals for folks. And that's great for people that's, as Lisa will know, or I shouldn't say Lisa, I'm going to get everybody mixed up now. Brittany, will know with the health and everything, some people have certain things, so you can fix it for their diets as well.
Exactly. If they tell me what diet they're on, I can do it.
Yeah, another thing that we do, Lisa does, is you teach how to cook too. So you hold classes and things like that where you come in and do a demonstration for folks and things. And that's kind of what you're going to do for us today.
Exactly.
Yeah, and when I say that, because I'm looking down, I see scallops, and you said, Tim, should I show them how to, and I didn't even know that was, what is it? What was you saying you had to cut off of a scallop?
Oh, when you buy scallops, sometimes there's a tendon on the side. And it looks a different color. I don't know if the camera can...
Yeah, I've never noticed that before. That is.
And if it cooks up, it's tough.
Yeah.
So you want to pull it off.
So you just pull it off. You don't have to cut it off. Just snatch it and pull it off. Okay. Well, now I understand if I buy. You got that there, Miss?
I got it.
You got to stay with me.
Do they all come with tendons
on them?
Some of them
will be off. And I checked all of them. I just left one for a demonstration.
Okay.
So I just checked that. But another thing you'll notice is that they're on paper towels. And... no matter what, scallops will always give off some kind of liquid. So I like to, before I saute them, put them on paper towels to get as most liquid off of them before they hit the pan.
Because the paper towel absorbs and kind of pulls the water out of it. Now, you're going to fix, what is this that you're going to fix for us today?
It's seared scallops with bruschetta. Bruschetta's right here. I've got my grilled bread already, so I'm going to heat up my pan.
Now, this is something that Lisa has been doing for quite some time. I guess you started this in 1999 out in Arizona, Phoenix, Arizona. Right. And then things happen in life, and you ended up here in the great state of Delaware. And you can only take on so many clients, but I didn't realize this. You have contacts with other chefs that pretty much, there's a network of you guys.
Exactly, because if it's something I can't handle or I need help with or it's too far from my house, I will ask another chef.
Yeah, because I didn't realize there's actually an organization that you have a lot to do with, that you've got to work with other chefs in the different areas and stuff. So don't, if you live someplace or think a party's too big or whatever, it's not. I mean, you can definitely accommodate just about anything people want out there. Now, to get a hold of your website or? Yes,
it's www.dinner, and then a hyphen or a dash, time like the herb, THYME.com.
And that's all there is to it. And then you can look on there and get all the information and stuff. And we're going to have scallops. Now, Miss Delaware is so kindly to be our taster today. So,
yes.
Do you ever have scallops on the farm?
Not on my farm. we don't normally cook scallops, but I'm interested to see how you make them. And I actually have two questions because I am not the cook by any means. What did you pour in the pan prior to making the scallops? And what is in the bruschetta?
Okay, so I used organic canola oil.
Okay.
It's got a higher smoke point than olive oil, and what that means is that I can cook at a higher temperature and smoke will not be billowing out of the pan.
Okay, good.
So
then my mom won't think I'm burning the kitchen down if I make this.
There's still going to be smoke because I am going to do this at a high heat.
Okay.
But it's not going to be breaking down the oil.
Right.
Then for the bruschetta, it's just grape tomatoes. You could use cherry if you prefer, and minced shallots, garlic, fresh basil, and a little bit of white balsamic vinegar. If you can't find white, regular works. It just kind of turns.
No, I'm going back. I'm going to get away from you and go back to Miss Delaware. I hate to hurt her chances of her future, but do you cook at all? Or
I can cook. Let's see, what can I cook? Grilled cheese and macaroni and cheese.
So you wasn't a cook at the house then?
No, I'm not. I burn a salad. That's how bad of a cook I am.
But you're getting ready now. The pan has to get to a certain temperature, I guess, before you throw the scallops in?
What I'm looking for is little wisps of smoke.
Little whiffs of smoke.
Billowing, otherwise it's gone too far and you have to start over. But you'll see the oil shimmer, and it's still not hot enough for this. It has to be a little bit hotter.
Now, because I want to remind people too, because you not only come to the house and do the cooking, you go to the store and do the grocery shopping for them. You tell you what I want for dinner for the next, say, 2 weeks. Right. Then you go out and you do all the grocery shopping, you prepare the meals, and for how many people I need, whatever the case might be.
It's usually the same for the
two
existing clients.
Right.
It's always the same, and I develop the menu because I don't want them to have to worry about anything. They have approval of the menu, but I usually come up with the menu and leave it with them for the next time, and so all they have to do is say, yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that's pretty interesting, because now when you come home, all they have to do is pull it out of the freezer or the refrigerator, or whatever the case might be. You got smoke. That means we're ready for scallops.
Oops. Going to stick to my...
Now, how often do you cook for the same family? Is it every day of the week, or normally?
I'm going to turn this down a little bit.
Now you're tasting this, so don't interrupt the cooking.
Okay, I know.
I cannot talk and cook at the same time.
No, I can answer that. I can answer that question for you, because what she does, you can come out and cook just one meal for that particular night, or she can come out and she can cook meals for up to 2-3 weeks, and every night you can have a different meal. So it depends on each customer's needs, and you fulfill those with whatever they need. And there again, with menu, like I said, if you're not a dietitian or is that what you're going to be? What is that?
I'm going to be a personal trainer, but I have taken some nutrition courses.
Yeah, so you're not that. So you're saying you don't want to really sit down with people and discuss diets, but if they've got something like Weight Watchers or whatever, you can kind of adjust what you're doing so it meets their diets. Am I correct there?
Yes, that's exactly
She's lost touch with it. She's cooking. I can say, I'm telling you.
She's concentrating. She wants to make this really good for me.
Well, that's good, because when you got a chef that's that concentrated on just scallops, I'm curious as to what it's going to taste like.
This.
Yeah. Now when as you're cooking this, you're just flipping the scallops. It's not taking long. Scallops don't take long.
Scallops take like 2 minutes max.
Oh yeah.
Now how do you know that they're done?
You just turn them over, and they should be nice, crispy brown. Like by the time you get enough in your pan, wait about 15 seconds and start turning them over, and they are about done right now. You can just press on them, and they still, feel like rare meat, and they'll continue to cook as you take them out of the pan.
So you're just going to throw those into the bowl now.
Yeah, because I'm going to put the bruschetta.
Now, Brittany, you might be able to do this. I can do this. So this.
I think I can handle this.
We can handle this one right here. Now
I'm glad that I came today to learn this.
Same pan, just
to warm it up.
Oh.
Woo! I love fire. And I just want them to warm through, and I don't want to burn the garlic that's in here either.
You just said the magic word from my wife. Anything with garlic's got to be good.
And that is it.
And then you just pour that onto the plate, because you're setting up the serving. Now, if you were fixing this for somebody at home, of course it wouldn't be sitting on a plate like this. It would be in bowls, and they'd have to bring it back out. And would they have to cook the scallops like that if this was one of the dishes, or could that be pre-prepared? Or
I would probably not do this dish for the freezer.
Right.
To be reheated, because it would easily be overcooked. So now what I'm going to do is just finish it off with a little bit of extra virgin olive oil, just a little added richness. You could skip this step if you were watching your fat, but this is good fat. And,
sure. Trust me.
I'm watching my figure for Miss America. I don't know
and then what I have here is the bread, and you can put that on a grill, or if you have a grill pan, and then I rubbed it with raw garlic. So it's like garlic bread, but not too garlicky.
That is absolutely delicious.
You
Yeah, and we're going to have the fire department coming this way here shortly or something like that. Daph's out waving away from it. Yeah, I don't know where the cover is or anything, but anyways, now are we ready to test this now? We can now take
and you could just take a scallop with some of the tomatoes. You don't have to eat it with the bread.
Miss Brittany, I'll let you go, but I definitely want to try one of them myself. They look absolutely delicious. Oh, are they hot? No.
It's really good.
Yeah. As I grab a fork down here, are you telling me we got to wrap everything up? As the fire department's going to start showing up, Lisa Brisch, once again, is the chef. The place is Dinner Time. You have to go on the internet. As she comes to it, it's very interesting. Get in touch, check out the website and everything. We're going to take a quick break and enjoy some scallops. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this.
To find out more about the Tim Paul Show and other positive promotion productions, then log on to our website at www.pazprotv.com.